Hey, what's up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here from GuitarJams.com, hanging out with a good buddy of mine. We're welcoming him to the Guitar Jams facilities. His name's Gino Matteo. He's a touring, traveling minstrel of blues and rock.
Kind of, basically, yeah.
He's got an album that's just coming out right now. We're gonna put a link down there for his album, and also I'm gonna put a link for your some other contact for you.
Okay.
Well, what do
sure.
you think? Like your Facebook
Just
page?
the website or the Facebook page,
Okay.
whatever.
So anything down there, you can check out what Gino's got going on. He's a monster player. We've met a few years ago. Always had fun jamming. You just saw us jamming now, and it was great fun. So the thing I noticed about Gino, at least in the on the Facebook thing, is you talk about pedals a lot. Different pedals you trying out different pedals and saying, oh, I love this one, I love that one. So I thought to myself, oh, it'd be cool to kind of have you just show off some of your favorite pedals, demo them. You can just, in your own words, just say what you got. So we're going to zoom down there into his pedal board. And don't get any funny ideas. We're going to check out his pedal board, and he's going to show you what they sound like and what they do. And that's it. So be sure to check him out. Let's do it.
All right. Yeah, this is just a standard Boss tremolo, and I use this a lot in my wife Jade Bennett's band, mainly. It's kind of her pedal. She bought it for me.
Oh.
But it's a standard tremolo. There's nothing strange about it or different about it. And I find them fine. A lot of people like to get really high end with their tremolo. It works fine for me. It works good. So it sounds like this.
So some tend to use it more on that down tempo.
Yeah,
moody kind of vibe.
Yeah. I normally use it on ballads, stuff like that. It works really well. It's a really beautiful pedal, and I have it almost cranked out. So that's about it. And then the next thing I have here is a Way Huge Aquapus, which I am very new to this pedal and delays in general. I normally only use a really slight slapback, if anything. Yeah. But lately I've been getting a lot spacier and wanting to be weird, so I kind of get these, big Eddie Hazel crazy sounds going. But this is a good pedal. It's set up very, very straight ahead. It's just really kind of... And then this one here, the DD3 by Boss, which I noticed you have as well, is just very slight. So that's kind of for... I have this one. This one actually has a better, longer delay than the Aquapus, I think. But the reason the Aquapus is a longer one is because I like to get... Can I show you real quick? I like to do this kind of thing. Watch.
So if Radiohead played in a blues night.
Exactly. So
no, I get it.
And the knobs are big enough that I could do that with my feet. So that's what I use. That's why that's there.
Oh, okay.
So could you see, or was my arm in the?
No, it was cool.
Okay.
It was cool. I mean, we get the idea. You like to twiddle on the knobs.
I like to twiddle my knobs, buddy. The next one here is just a straight up super octave by a Boss, and it's just, really basic. Which is great with a wah. Well, sometimes it's great. So that's a fun sound that always pisses off bass players.
Yes.
Because they're like, get out of my frequency, dude. And the next thing I just got this week from a friend of mine named James. He gave me this. This is a real vintage 70s Phase 100 that I have not really gotten into yet. But it's there, and it sounds like this, kind of. does what a phaser does, but it sounds really great, and I haven't messed with it a lot yet. I don't know what any of this stuff means.
Yeah.
I'm going to work on it, though. This is just a foot switch from my main amp. It's just reverb and channel, which we're not using today. But and this is a standard wah by Crybaby. I like the standard one. It's the best one.
Yeah, that's
made.
what I have too.
Yeah, they're fine. And the biggest thing is they're easily replaceable. Like
Yeah.
I was telling you earlier about how I got into boutique stuff, and I just was like, I had some money, and I'm like, I'm gonna buy the best gear, the best pedals. It's a $500 pedal, awesome, I'm gonna buy it. You know, like I was looking for like Klon Centaurs and all that stuff, and it's all gonna break. It all breaks, and it breaks a lot with me because I'm really heavy on my feet. You know, so I decided to buy everything. You can buy any of it at Guitar Center. Like I saw a video with Joe Bonamassa where he's talking about that, and I was like, well, he's right about that. You know, like that's totally true. It's all gonna break, so you might as well get. You know, my keyboard player Drake always tells me, he says, if you can't make a Squier sound good, you shouldn't play guitar. You know, so I try to keep the gear accessible and easily replaceable, except for the King of Tone, because you can't really replace that right away. That's my board.
Love it.
Pedal Train 2 that I traded for a reverb pedal.
Does that pedal train have power in it?
No, I use a Dunlop DC brick, and it's underneath it.
Ah.
But yeah, it's really good, and it's really roadworthy. That's another thing, is everything of mine has to be super roadworthy because I tour, and just stuff gets tossed around. You know, I've seen this 335 get tossed at airports. I've seen this thing get tons of stuff put on top of it in a bus or a van. You know.
Yeah.
But this is my pedal board for right now. It'll change probably in 2 days. It always does. You know.
Yeah, I'm that way too.
Yeah, of course. So that's it.
Cool. Wow, man, that was awesome. I feel like I learned a few things myself. I'm gonna have to check out some of those pedals for myself here. No, that was sweet, man. Thanks again for hanging out. And you guys just be sure to check out some of Gino's stuff down in those links down there. It's always nice to support, you know, those musicians out there, those working musicians, you know.
Yeah, seriously.
So anyway, thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you soon.